They don't call me Spicy Steve for nothing. Now kids, don't do this at home without supervision. Chilies, the wonderful world of chilies. They're quite a hot commodity these days. You'll find chilies used in many different cuisines, and they're certainly prominent in Southeast Asia. There's so many different types of chili sauces, pastes, and condiments out there that I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of some of the things that are on the market that you can use. And a lot of it comes down to a matter of taste. Starting off with fresh chilies, we have a nice little container here filled with all sorts of chilies. Jalapenos, serranos, we have some nice big green chilies, some little Thai bird's eye chilies. These, by the way, are one of the most dangerous ones. Other than the Scotch bonnet, I think the Scotch bonnet and the Thai bird's eye are two of the hottest chilies in the world. So don't be misguided by its small size. This carries a powerful punch. Now, when you're using fresh chilies, keep in mind the seeds are where a lot of the heat is. So you can always cut these, take the seeds out, and use the rest of the chili flesh. I also have some dry chilies, which are sometimes a little easier to use. They can be soaked in warm water and de-seeded and made into sambals and pastes, and a lot of the Asian cooking you may do, just chopped up even and tossed in. One of the nicer ones is a nice medium-sized red chili. I know my wife says these are just like the ones back in Malaysia. They're not always as easy to find, but they're not as hot and potent. And again, you can take the seeds out. So something like this is probably a good meaty chili to use for sambals and sauces where you want to have a lot of consistency and a lot of chili content without having all the heat. So that's a nice fresh red chili. But from the fresh chilies, we go into all the chili condiments. So here's two different varieties of chili condiments. One is dried chili flakes, and remember the seeds are where the heat are, so this could be quite hot. You may only use 1/4 teaspoon. In the wet chili paste that we have here, I have sambal oelek, which is just chili preserved in vinegar. And sambal oelek can come with garlic mixed in it. You can even find it with oil rather than vinegar. But this is a brand that is very commonly found in a lot of the stores, the Rooster brand as I call it, and it's light and simple, no oil, and it's just pure chili. On the right-hand side here, or on my right-hand side, is a roasted chili paste from Thailand, which I love because this has a robust flavor, and I like to throw it into dishes and use it on the side as a condiment. So that's one of the prick or chili sauces, sauce prick from Thailand. There's also a lot of bottled chili sauces which you can get, and you've got simple ones like sweet and hot, but there's also others that are mixtures, and down here you have bumbu Nasi Goreng, which is actually not all chili, but chili and tomato is a main part of this, and this is for making Nasi Goreng, and this comes from Indonesia, and it happens to be hot. Petis is hot, and it says right there, so beware, use in small quantity. There's also sambal terasi, and also here you have sambal belacan. Same thing, but this is Malaysian, this one's Indonesian. Terasi and belacan are same thing, it's a shrimp paste. You can also get this other Indonesian one, sambal bajak, which has a lot of onions in it. So you have chilies, and you have garlic, and you have roasted onions. So they create different flavors. And some of these are used as condiments on the side as well as being mixed into dishes, in Indonesia particularly. There's also bottle sauces that are very harmless and not hot, such as sweet chili from Thailand. And you can actually get a bottle of this and use it like ketchup as a condiment. You can also get ketchup with chili in it as well. Or you can actually pour it over chicken. There's some that you can just buy the whole bottle, dump it on top of chicken, and you got a complete meal. And it's sweet and savory without being hot. So chili really represents the entire gamut of hot to sweet to overpowering to actually quite subtle. So go out there and experiment. Try the different chili sauces, but use them in sparing quantities until you get used to the particular brand or the variety that you're using. So be different and spice up your life, and try the different chili paste, sauces, and ingredients you can get at your Asian market. For Shaw TV, I'm Spicy Steve.
For recipes and information on cooking classes, visit spicysteve.com.